Hello everybody, should we... Yeah, we should be live now, right? Yeah, we are. We're live. We're all good. We're live. It's good. Lovely bit of gaming time. So yeah, how are we all doing? We're back playing more Hitman 3, because of course we are. When are we not gaming Hitman? Well, I mean, I want to get the story done. I want to get it out of the way. I want to get it sort of sorted. Right. So, yeah. Let me just tweet out that we're live. I don't know if I did that, actually. Shit, did I? Did I tweet out that we're live? I didn't tweet out that we're live. Right, okay, I'll tweet that out. I should probably tweet more about when I post stuff, because I just sometimes forget. Gaming time. There we go. That's what I'll tweet. Right. Hello, everybody. There you go. Let's pop that out there. Brilliant. Sorry, sometimes it takes me a moment to get in gear. Streaming is harder than it looks. No. Oh god, I've accidentally opened my emails. No, I didn't mean to do this. Please, no, I don't. No, please leave. There we go. Why is this so? This is either stupidly loud or stupidly quiet, and there's no in between. There's like, why is that? Like it's a little roller thing, but there is no in between. It's stupidly loud, stupidly quiet. Well, Hitman 3. That cutscene we've done, and now we're up to, how far are we along here? Okay, so we're up to the farewell, because we did that at the end of last stream. So let's get a move on. Why are you not a pirate, SMH? Gaming time with the bald boy. Oh, yeah, Agent 47. For a moment there I was confused. I thought you were talking about me, and I was like, I'm not bald, I have hair. For now. Again, it's either quiet or loud. There's no in between. It just goes, I'm loud today.
I found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan Yates & Cohn.
Agent 47 has a very unsettling sort of face. It's just so nondescript.
She's sending a message.
The barcode tattoo makes it so, but beyond that, you know what I mean?
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the constant
Right, gaming time.
aid. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this?
That was
I
the
thought
briefing.
Yeah.
Planning. Can we
Well,
sort
habits, I
ourselves...
guess.
What's the difference between a...
I need
What's
to
the difference between that and the red one?
see you around, 47.
We're having the red one. I don't even care.
You won't.
Smuggle in an item, can we? There's nowhere we can smuggle in an item. I'm having the red one though, because that is just mad shit, you know what I mean? And obviously we're having the red one because it's sexy. Sound delayed. How delayed's the sound? Sound is really quiet. The sound of the game. Sound of the game or the entire stream? Sounds fine. I was just checking it. Approach Diana Burt now. Quick, drop in a save. Kill her. Sound of the game or the entire
Because you're
stream?
not an idiot. That's just humor him.
What?
He likes his little game.
Had to do it. Sometimes, let's get the likes up, gamers. That'd be great. Yeah, sometimes you just have to murder people.
Belong.
The game lets you do it, so there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to. Like, look, there's nothing stopping me from just blasting her in the back of the head. The game lets it happen. And then these two blokes start shooting at you like shit. Maybe we should have noticed him aiming the gun before we let him kill our Lord and Protector, Diana Burnwood. Yeah. All sound is a bit delayed. Why is the sound delayed? Hang on, let's all listen back. Yeah, the game, that's really... Hang on. Right, okay, let's give this a test. I can't hear anything. There's no other version of the stream running. It should be fine. I don't know. Is there anywhere where it's not? No clue. We should be okay. We should be just fine. If we're not, then I don't know what's going on. You'll have to let me know. Know what's going on. You'll have to let me know. Okay, so let's have a look. Make sure the quality's good. It's no. It's just one. Is it just another issue that's just come out of nowhere and makes no sense for existing? I don't know. It just happened. There's just some issues with PCs that never make sense and will never make sense. They're just temporary and will fuck off eventually. You just sort of have to deal with them. Hang on. What do you mean it's still there? What do you mean it's still there? What do you mean it's still there? What's that? Hang on, let's give it a listen. Let's give it a big old... Well, I'm gonna shoot... I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot this bloke. And then I'm gonna listen to it. Let's shoot... I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot this bloke. And then I'm gonna listen to it. Let's shoot... I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot this bloke. Why is there... Why can I hear it twice? Why is there... Why can I hear it, like, echoing? Where's that coming from? That makes no sense to me. Where the hell is that coming from? There is nowhere else that's got the stream open. That doesn't make any sense at all. Don't move that. Move Streamlabs. For God's sake. I don't know where that's coming from. That's weird. Computer audio. It's not coming from the computer, right? Let's open the mixer and see if there's anything coming from anywhere. Speakers. Is it not playing back? It's not playing back through speakers. System sounds. Discord. Steam. Firefox. Something's coming from Firefox. I just don't know where. I don't have anything open that should... Right, okay, I'm going to close that. I'm going to close Firefox completely down. I'm going to hope that fixes it. If it doesn't fix and I can't figure it out, I'll just end the stream and do it another time when it's not a problem. Because fuck having these issues. Firefox, are you being a little bit less of a crackhead now? Are you? Okay, there you go. That should probably do it. It's not the microphone. There's no reason why it'd be the microphone. Because there's no more audio input when I stop talking. Because there's no more audio input when I stop talking. Because there's no more audio. I stop talking. Is this me listening to it back as well? Is that creating the confusion? Me listening to it back as well. Like that. See, that's me just unmuting there. Is that creating the confusion? Right. So let's have a listen. Me listening to it back as well. That's me. See, that's me just unmuting there. That's me unmuting it on the thing. Right. If I stop that, and that's paused now. Now I have to go into... Oh, why does it have to be so complicated to get back to the live dashboard on YouTube? They had a simple system a couple of years ago where it was very easy to do. Now it's just pointlessly complicated. Right. Great. Now let's get cracking, shall we? It might be me listening to it back and you guys have been fucking me about. If that's been the issue this entire time, then fuck me. Die. Much easier to just use Stream Elements or Streamlabs, in my opinion. What the fuck do you think I'm using? That's better. So the issue this entire time was the fact that you were telling me there was an issue and me listening to it back going, what? Oh my days. Right. YouTube dashboard. There's not... What is a YouTube dashboard? So you can't do that with events. You have to...
Get caught on camera.
I prefer
Not
events.
unless you want it to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the
Don
top
Yates.
candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects,
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
the Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be.
I'm streaming via Streamlabs, so if that's what I'm doing, but I've got the YouTube dashboard going on as well, so that way it's at least, you know, that way I can have an event that'll save as a video afterwards.
Come find me when it's done.
Do you know that if all the kangaroos from Australia for 8 million invade Uruguay, how do you even say Uruguayan? We'll have to fight 14 kangaroos. That's great to know, but I also don't care. Why would I care? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. It's not something that's important to me at all. Did I pick up the thing? Do not eliminate Diana Burnwood. What do you mean? Surely that goes without saying, don't kill her. You know what? Just because the game tells me to do it, I'm going... Just because the game, you know, tells me not to do it, I am going to. Red pistol. Right in the jaw. That's how you murder somebody. That's how you just kill people. This is clearly illegal. Kill her. What do you mean don't kill her? Of course I'm going to. I stopped caring about not killing her long ago. By the way, this is Agent 47's top speed. Yeah, you got this assassin thing. It's international assassin, the best assassin in the world, and the only thing he cannot do is run. Skipping out on cardio is your biggest weakness, 47. Not having facial features is quite funny though. James Rostron, cheers for the super chat, gamer. Ooh, news.
Found it. Cut, Neil. What's this asshole doing in my shot?
Do you want to get chinned on live telly? Bam. I just chinned your boss on live telly. Haha. Get chinned. Ah, okay, sorry. Sometimes I have to just be a bit of a... Yeah.
We'll talk again when it's done.
Right, let's get a move on. Didn't do leg day. Well, running's not leg day. Running is cardio, isn't it? Obviously, 47 doesn't have much stamina, and you know, if he can't sprint.
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan Yates
Dr. Pep.
has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the...
Get canned.
Oh, man.
I could acquire an invitation from that. All I'm trying to do is be silly. What if Agent 47 has the barcode on his head because when he was an item at a Super Assassin Walmart? Stop it. Have you flown into your former glory yet? Not yet. I'm still in the process of figuring it out. There's no one in this general area that I can just choke out and hope for the best with.
than 2 decades, New
Pick
York
up the
based
soda
law
can,
firm
it
Morgan,
just seems
Yates and
useful.
Cohn has been among the
Silent
most
attack
successful
pacify, there's too
and
many
most
ones about.
controversial companies
If I'm just carrying a if I'm just carrying a can of
United
Dr. Pepper, it
States.
won't really go too
Founded
great.
in
Tina must be over the moon about John stepping down. She's been living alone here for what, 6 years?
Hello.
Ever since the scandal that ruined her career.
Are you kidding? That's the perfect marriage.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble of finely aged cynicism, but the Yaces are genuinely crazy about each other. They're the
I'm just listening to your conversation, man. It's so funny how Agent 47 stands out like a sore thumb in every situation, and yet guards don't notice. This bald guy with a barcode on the back of his head that's not even being hidden. Oh, I don't have an invitation. Oh, I do have an invitation.
Alright. Good job, sir. Thank you.
Ah, a party. Can we find a nice burly old man to dance with? Wouldn't that just be the day? Anyone fancy a little bit of a dance? I know how to dance people by punching them. I dance in the... See, I go up to people and I walk around them in circles. And... You know, you could choke someone out on a dance floor and consider it dancing, it's fine. I'm joining in. Captain Gaming. I'm sorry about that, I'm just a bit of a weirdo. Oh, there's one of my targets just there. I am unhinged and don't give a fuck. Wasn't me. You know, I nearly got away with it as well. Sort of. That's a bomb. That's a random grenade. You just flashbanged your guests. Well done. I am in combat. Eliminate Archibald Yates. Do these blokes ever give up? I need to run away, find someone else's clothes to put on, and then come back. I don't know, everyone's in a tuxedo around here, and I get the vibe that 47 doesn't exactly fit in a dress, so he could be completely out of options.
How you been? Oh,
See, that's not a disguise. That's not viable as a disguise. Truly the greatest chase. It's funny as well, because 47 cannot sprint. So that is what we count as a... Can I push you, just for the sake of pushing you? No? Cool.
oh my God!
Yeah, so because we cannot sprint, it makes no sense.
Manny Russo of Goldberg and Partners calling for Vera St. Martin, please.
This is how you play this game, just like a moron. Now, hello.
Don't you
It's fine. Was that a waiter? I've actually already killed one target. The party's continuing. You know what? We're going to roll with this. It's dumb, but we're going to roll with this as far as we can. Until people discover the bodies that I've left.
So, what's your take on the...
Okay,
Tell me you did it.
All right, go for it.
Tell me you did it.
What happened? Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel.
But you did,
There's Diana Burnwood.
Pablo.
View intel, the missing torch. Don Yates has hired two famous chefs, the Losa brothers, to cook Argentinian barbecue for his guests. Unfortunately, Pablo Losa has misplaced the torch to light the asado pit, and dinner is on hold until he retrieves a replacement. It's traditional, after all. Hitman is like doing fetch quests, except every single fetch quest ends with you killing somebody brutally and satisfying it in a way that makes the fetch quest actually worth doing. That being said, madness.
Hi, sir.
Mind giving me a scran? Give me some wine to carry it for the boys.
Just find another torch. Don't care how. Or with a laughing stock.
I carried a gun in here and nobody seemed to give a fuck. Ah, yeah, okay. I see. Body found, peak. There you go, it's fine. Dumb fucks.
Alright, I'll go. Go on.
Friskles.
I need to search you if you want to pass.
After I murdered somebody downstairs, I
Hey, yo,
understand.
there's no need to flex. You ain't gotta impress me.
Right, have you done touching the body? Look at these cars, these are lovely. Now, here's a gaff. Okay. I'm gonna find a way in that, well, you know. Of course I am.
I merely called to express my regrets that you were not able to make it to the party.
Oh, fuck. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save here because that way we've got Rin. I always like to occupy the saves. Don't mind me, yeah?
Oh, shit.
That's something that I can just do. Hey, there's a... Fine. You know what? Me and you, we're going to... Oh, for fuck's sake. There's always one who notices you from somewhere. You never see them, but then they're there. You know, they're just, oh, I'm not here. I'm here. I wonder if he just wears adult diapers underneath his pants. I mean, what do you think? Do you reckon 47 has time to find a bathroom to shit in? No. He's hardcore shit.
Crystal.
Blimey. Why is he following?
Okay, everything's good.
It's funny because I can just sort of walk away and they don't care. Come with me. We are becoming clothes. Tactical weapon. Right, we are now guard. Another good save point because we can still fuck up pretty badly. But I presume now I can get in. If I can get in, then I'm doing okay. Like, you know. I presume climbing through the window might draw some attention. It's fine. I'm allowed in here.
Mr. Yates has always stayed in the brownstone in Brooklyn. This climate never did agree with him.
Frying pan.
Seems happy to have him around more. None of them are built for
good man.
That's how you cook. This is called chefing people up. Right, let's go and cook more people with this frying pan. It's probably quite warm. Oh, I didn't even... You're right, guys. Yeah, you're right, lad. Well, simple as that, I guess. I didn't follow a story route necessarily. Come on, Assassin's Creed it a little bit. not like I've got to get off this roof at some point. I didn't mean to drop the gun. I could have done that with some serious finesse, but no. I can save again if I wanted to. I mean, if we fuck up here and there's no way out, it's probably better that we don't. It's fine.
Get him in your sight. Pull that.
How did he know? Was he like watching going, who are you and why have you got... Why did that guy have a shotgun? Was that the chef?
Don't you remember? It was a huge scandal. One of those... whatever it is.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to that waiter outfit. That'll be what I do. You stand up and sprint, hoping that you speed the fuck up, but you don't. Just stay slow. Right, this guy needs to die. I'm not having him wake up and tell my mum. It's fine. Okay, maybe we should drop the assault rifle. That could kill us. That could kill us. You know what I mean? And now I just head back to the party. That's how you do assassin stuff. Mind if I walk back down to the party? Stealth. That didn't take very long at all. I mean, arguably, I kind of decided to idiot it. But it worked, so I don't see any reason why people should be upset. No doubt people will be like, oh, you've missed out on this, that, and that. It's like, no, but you're missing the point of the joy of Hitman games. You can just sort of, well, fuck about. Ah, yeah, that's where I killed. What's her name? She's probably just still dead there. You're saying, Tango, let's do this. It's just a way to tangoing, yeah, because... Yeah, why not?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards, you know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
And that's the escape, is it? We just sort of tango out of existence. It's such a bare bones run. Because it didn't take very long at all. Took what, 20 minutes? Nice. Gun crazy is what it said. It wasn't even gun crazy. I just shot both of my targets. One I knocked out and then shot. The other I just shot. You know? This looks so weird. Walks up in the waiter outfit. It's just the waiter outfit doing the dance. I wish it was like the big flamingo from the other thing. Huh. Hidden stash boathouse. Cool. Necessary evil. 47 Diana dancing is making me want to shoot myself in the face with a shotgun. Exactly. I love legal murder, but you have to go to Mars. What do you mean by... Did you look into whether or not it's legal to kill someone on Mars?
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know.
Oh no, the boys have shown up.
I am sorry.
I know I've
This
been
is a
betrayed
necessary
by...
evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin. Transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile.
Oh no, we're gonna have to kill her.
It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
So how did she not hit herself with the neurotoxin then if it transfers by touch? I'm fucking dead. Oh, there it is. Why do these menus have to be so confusing? It's just next. It's not hard. Cut the nonsense, please. Briefing. Confront the new power behind problem. That's it. Yeah, okay. She was wearing a glove. Yeah, but she could touch herself with it there. Or whatever. Like, how?
Are you still here?
Like, you have to take the glove off eventually. What are you going to do that with? Another glove, and then you have to take off that glove, and that one's been contaminated. You see what happens?
Agent 47, the apex predator.
That's what they'd call him if he worked at Ubisoft. Ah, it's a bit of a...
Always hiding behind the headlines.
Can I punch this man, please? Oh. What's that?
Was perfection its own justification? Or a willful distraction?
I can't see anything. Oh, there we go.
A wall built contract by contract. To shield you from the uncomfortable truth.
Ah, the murder mystery gang that I killed.
You're exactly the tool.
Oh no,
they
you're
bred
from
you
the
to
one
be.
before. You two are from the one before. Then there's the murder mystery. Oh, there's the pit thing from Hitman 2. You know, the race.
Quite a piece of work.
There's a few targets here, aren't there? Like,
how could you possibly function on your own? You
I'm
never
sinking.
even had a name. Until I gave you one.
That's him. Burnwood never ceases to surprise me. You really are a most singular individual.
What the fuck does
and
that
to
mean?
think she wanted me to put you down. Lucky for you, I never throw away anything useful. Prepare the serum. Forgetting's not so bad. You've done it before.
What's he doing? Is he still looking at us?
I'm afraid so. Poor sap just won't accept his days are done.
Perhaps I should take him out to the woods and set him free.
Oh, it's a classic.
He was a loyal tool. But everything goes the way of the horse and cart eventually.
I couldn't agree more.
Are we going to kill Burnwood then? Is that how this is going to end? Or, you know,
Are you done?
Me versus Burnwood time. Hello there.
The toxins are playing into your fears. Don't let them.
Oh.
Come on. Gotta get your head straight.
Agent 47 has fears? That doesn't make any sense. Nobody with a head this bold should have any fears. They've already been through the worst life can throw at them.
She wants me dead.
She has every right to after what we did. But that's not what is really going on.
She chose power.
Cigarette chair. I think
In
you'll
the
like this
end,
last
she was
mission.
just like
Unleash
that.
rage.
No.
Cheers for the super chat,
She
cigarette
found
chair,
a way
sir.
to turn Edward's own cleverness against him. The rest is up to you.
I don't know how.
You do know.
Diana!
Coming!
Oh no.
Once you dispose of Edwards, I will dismantle Providence from the top down.
Oh!
It will finally be over.
Oh, I see. It's all a long game.
All you have to do is embrace the past.
Trigger car explosive. Dramatic. So this is all to get in and do bits, is it? Yeah, I think Agent 47 doesn't have fears because they just bounce off his bald head like bullets. That they do. You and me were the same man. In you go, sir. Alright. Apparently, to these guys, I'm Subject 47, apparently. Like, you know, that's what they know me as. Surely they know my face as a result, right? So how is this going to work? I'd love to know. Well, we're better off saving every now and then to get a good... Yeah, no, it must be done. Oh, I have the key reader, it's fine. Nice. Blend in.
We need to find a catchy name for it. For when we go commercial, I mean.
You figure this thing has commercial applications? Who'd want to have their minds wiped?
Not wiped, obviously. But that's just fine-tuning. Okay, right now the serum erases long and short-term memory banks wholesale. But in a couple of cycles, we'll be able to isolate the effects to individual memories. Imagine if you could pluck out childhood traumas.
Ugly breakups. Combat trauma. You guys should be over the moon.
What are you talking about? I love waking up in a cold sweat with a scream stuck in my throat. So, what would you call it then? Your catchy, off-the-counter name.
I don't know. Blank Slaterzine?
You are a piece of work, lady.
Come on. Jim, was it? It always starts like this. GPS.
Microwave.
Right,
duct
cool.
tape. This serum will eventually improve.
Where even am I? I don't know what the code is. I guess I need to have a look back. What's the code, knobhead? Apparently I have the camera still. They let me keep that. Of course they did. And went, oh, you can keep the camera.
I don't think I've seen you.
Oh, fuck
Lucky
off.
that person is still passive.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Die. Now I'm dragging you. You can leave. Do. So there you go. People are saying 1979. Oh, I'll just snap your neck. Knobhead. Providence members may be eliminated. Oh, that doesn't mean that doesn't mean kill them. That just means you can kill them if you want to. They're knobheads. Oh god. 1979 apparently. Naughty. Naughty, you've just done me bits there, guys. Cool. Why did they... I love how they put a crowbar in here for me to conveniently use on the door. And of course we're on a train. Because where else would we be? Naturally. That... To use that legit... Okay, that was really unsmooth. Very janky. Ah, yes. Stealthing. It's quite cold out here. I presume that cold... I presume that cold has a meaning. But that cold has a meaning if you're gonna freeze to fucking death. Maybe not. Oh, this is very set piecey, isn't it? You can sleep. Come on, let's go for a snooze. Together as dirty men in the bin. I'm gonna hop in the bin as well and get warm. Just warming up, mate. Don't worry about me. I'm also enjoying farting in this man's face. There we go. Now here's a as good a point as any really to get another save in. It was Kippo times for my guy. Ah. What's that? Oh, I can place a valve on it, and what does that do for me? There are men over there, and they're naughty and must die. What happened to my crowbar? Oh, it must have broken. It must have broken when I used it in the last one, right? Well, where else am I going to find a valve? Ah, there's a valve. Very convenient, I must say. I don't want to get clotheslined by, well, anything. So, those things. I don't want to deal with that shit. Imagine having time to deal with that shit. Ah, classic. There's a... By that, those people will notice me. I presume that's what the marker means. What? Hostile area. I'm still thinking about those beans. Right, here we go. I guess we're going up and over. Is that really? Fucking joking. Ow, I just got hit. Ah. That hurt a bit. See, that's what happens when you get panged by stuff. I'm honestly surprised that didn't send me flying, but okay.
The Ether Corporation.
That's literally as far as that goes. It doesn't go any further than that. It just... Bollocks.
This used to be some kind of KGB black site.
Dumb. It's just how they don't clock it. Just that I don't think to notice. Don't come in here. Some of yous are alright, don't come in this room. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Now he walks past. Now I crack the door open. And I go in here. Ha! Stealth ones! They call me Stealth Boy. The world's best stealth boy. I get the vibe this is going to be like the Uncharted train, where it just doesn't end. And then everyone's like, when does the train end? It's like, it doesn't. There is no end to the train. The train is eternal. Mate just killed him. That's not very Hitman. You need to take on the spirit of a game a bit. I mean, it's kind of a hard point for me to argue, considering the last mission, where I ignored all plot cues and just went right, killy time, kill time. You know, that's what I did. Fuck. Okay. Well, to be fair, that guy has a.
Hey, you guard. Wait just a second.
Right, safe. Oh, bugger. Safe. Legit shit myself. Out you come, sunshine. Come to the window, please. Come to the window, please. Come to the window, please, so I can... Oh, fuck. Why do they have to go further along? Are they going to stay there forever now? No, I know you can kill everyone in the mission and nothing bad happens. I just don't think... I'm just trying to make my life a little bit easier by not necessarily killing everyone in the mission and hoping that nothing bad happens. Well, I like the idea of doing the stealthy route for once. I mean, I did a bit of naughty before and I've got to bide my time with this, otherwise I'll be here for months. Otherwise we'd be here for months, otherwise we won't be here for months. It's much more important. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to at least enjoy the game a bit, you know, like trying to take it on, maybe just do what I feel is right. The last one we fluked, now I'm trying to get in a little bit of it. Are they still looking for me?
Where are we supposed to be exactly? Ukraine? It all looks the same through the blizzard.
Nah, somewhere in Romania. We're on
It's really hard to explain what I'm trying to do. I think it's fair to say that I should stop trying. Right, boys, 'tis me. You know, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this fruit. You know, this is pretty cool.
Can you grab me a soda or something?
I'm an elite guard. More elite guards who will see through my bullshit. Like, hey, you're not a part of the elite, and they'll be very upset that I've even tried to bamboozle them. And I can't be having that. I have to be good to the boys. Oh fuck. Okay, I can see that this is going to be a very... there is no hope. There is only... There is no hope. There is only Satan. Right, let's go. It's funny because this has just taken me up to the exact same spot that I was at before. I'm now officially annoyed. Even if it was directly talking shit. What's that, sorry? What's that about directly talking shit? Some idiot posted... Said so, Chris is ranting so hard. Posted Z and then Chris is ranting. What does that mean? I'm not here, shush, what do you mean? I am combat.
Have you completely lost your mind?
In a bit? Oh fuck. Oh god, there's more of them. Let me get a move on, please. I need to abscond from the scene. It's fine. Where are the boys? Ah, there's one boy. Not gonna see. I have to scale things. Shit always kicks off, doesn't it? I was trying. Ha ha ha! That's going to be 100% useful. Not. I don't think it's even going to be remotely useful somehow. I want to talk about hitting men. Right. Ah, classic. Forget you have to reload until, well, you're about to shoot. Oh, really? For fuck's sake. I'm trying to shoot you in the face. Ow. I died by means of being clotheslined by God. It's time to continue being untouchable. My target is Arthur Edwards.
Hey, yeah, hey. Oh,
Yeah.
can you grab me a soda or something?
Alright, boys. There's literally... I need their shotguns, really. Killing these guys is hard work. I don't think it... I somehow don't think it's... Why is stealth above murder? Because you have to shoot these guys in the face, otherwise they won't die. And the gunplay in this game is frankly not... It just doesn't quite... Well, I mean... Oh well, the shotgunner works. Gunshot heard, it's fine, don't worry about it. With this shotgun I am unstoppable. Ow. Why did I have to just get hit the moment I got up there? Like, I went up and then bam, just, nope, that's enough of you. I'm supposed to kill these people somehow. No, use the shotgun. Where's the shot? Okay. There we go. More boys dead. The shotgun is the one for me. The shotgun is the one for me. Hang on, what's back here? I should have taken that valve with me. Ah, that's one for next time. Do any of these clowns have a... I don't know... Back down to disguise time. Oh, it's compromised. It's whatever. Might as well don the armor. Can the chat, like, settle down and let me just game and enjoy the gaming? Maybe let's not fight. It's just... Oh my god. How many bullets did that guy want to eat? Like, he had a stomach and it was just ready to take many, many bullets in it. And it's like, nah. Now I've got to sort of go back to here. Subdue the fucker. Snap his neck. Off you go in a bit. feel like that took much longer the last time because we drew attention from the carriage. Ah, fuck. I'm trying my very hardest to kill this man.
Get him in your sights. Pull that trigger, gents.
Ah, fuck. Killing those men is going to be difficult. There's no way. I just got to sort of drop down and hope I shoot them in the face. I love I thought it was a flashbang. Off with your... Okay. I have an idea. I have the most brilliant idea ever. Stealth. If I save here, I at least have stealth on my side, right? I can just load back to somewhere where I'm in a bit of a good position. Right. Well, that in a bit. I need to be a commando. In a bit. I am now a commando, but it makes no difference because they'll know. I do this a lot, but it's so that we don't get done in. Ah, what? 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 What happened then? Please go back to where I was. Confirm offline mode. Oh, fuck off. Don't put an online service in your game if you can't do an online service properly. Well, don't make a single player game online service if your online service doesn't fucking work 100% of the time, like it doesn't with this game. Hurry up and load, please. What is Tyrion? It's just not. It just takes about 10 years, doesn't it? It's mad. We could be here a decade. Watch. I was making progress choking out those big men as well. And now I feel like this is going to take 6 years. The game is literally revolting. It's had enough of being played. I guess you could say pun intended, but I don't know. Oh my days, how long is it going to take? How does one close a game in? How do I close game? Blimey. Ugh. How does one load game from the menu then? Why do the menus have to be so confusing? Like, just, I don't understand why they're so confusing. They just are. Don't try to connect to the shit online service. Right, where's load? There it is. Let's go. That didn't take too long, did it? Oh, oh my fucking god. Ah, fuck off. Capitalist swine. Oh my fucking god. How hard was that? Shoot him in his mouth. Pick up icicle. Right. Okay. Well, that's dealt with now. I think if we move on, the unconscious witnesses will not matter. What's this? Oh god, man with shotgun. Shoot him in his mouth, it's not hard. How do I reload? Oh, there we go, that's how I reload. Are you dead? Are you dead yet? It's a grenade. Ah, fuck. Leave, leave, leave. Open and leave. Oh my god. How many bullets to the mouth does it take to kill this man? I like how they put on a suit of armor and become immune to headshots. Alright. Can I at least climb it and get out of the way? It's much more like it. View intel. Train historical report. A new research report by... I don't care. Let's go. Let's have a little scan and see what they do. Nice. I could do some pushing here. Oh my god. So now they notice. I just can't get a bullet in the face of these people. There's no shooting them in the face. There isn't. Get up and so I can shoot you in the face again and have you not die again. Oh my god. I don't even care, it's a flashbang, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Oh my god. I don't even remember getting shot there. I just sort of got up and fell over. Where was I? I was here, wasn't I? Run past them. No, they'll kill you before you get there because Agent 47 cannot fucking run. And they will clock him. They will clock my guy. Really? Who's looking? Well, that was straight in the face. Oh my god. Oh no, I nearly had him. Oh, I have an idea. Maybe I can lob shit at them like a rusty screwdriver. This is an idea. There's one. I can't aim further. I need to find another one to lob shit at. That was far too painful. Been shot. Well, not been shot, I've been bombed. I need an assault rifle. That's what I need. Are these guys ever gonna get brave? This is doing nothing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Done. Right. And that's for being a knob. I'll pick up your tactical shotgun and your ammo. I'll pick up all the tactical shotgun ammunition I can find. Delicious. Right. That was painful. Yeah, I could have just shot that. Here's the issue. Now I have to drop that. Will I get frisked? Right, lad, I think you just sort of like, yeah. I am agent big man, massive penis. How long does this train need to be? It feels like it's about 6 miles of train. Why on earth would there be office blocks on a train? Just an office train. Oh, it's just me and him now. Cutscene time.
I don't suppose there's any point calling for help.
No.
Seems I brought this up myself. Well played, Miss Burnwood. Do you really think she'll be able to resist all that power? This is not how people work.
I have a question about this guy's voice actor, right? What do they do? Hire a heavy breathing pervert and then go, right, okay, record from your mum's basement, and that's the result? Because, yeah.
She rejects the power, not the responsibility.
A noble idea. But please join me in the real world. I trust you already know what this is. Why not simply take it? Embrace who you were always meant to be.
No, never again.
Well, I had to try. Go on then. Do your thing. At least I die knowing who I am.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing? No!
No! This is what it means to lose everything.
You're making a mistake.
It's mine to make.
What does that serum do?
Forgive me, I seem to have, what were we talking about?
Oh, it
Don't
wiped
worry.
his memory.
We were done.
Ah! We didn't kill him, we wiped his memory completely. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's a cool little shot. He just walks along the track. You know, wouldn't it have made more sense to keep the train moving for a bit longer? You could have slammed on the emergency brakes when you were near somewhere. Hitman.
The string of resignations at the top level of international finance continues as Milton Fitzpatrick CEO Alexander Fannin joins the president of Hamson Oil, while newly founded King Clinton and plenty of other people step down.
It's been a long time, Agent 47.
That's not who I am anymore. The pact is done. The past, dead.
And yet, here you are.
What's this about?
I choose this path because I can. There will always be people like them. So there will always be people like us.
No one is untouchable.
It's good to be back.
Now, I'm gonna say it. 'Twas gaming. We gamed. It only took us an hour and 15 minutes, and that's all right. We got 100 likes. It's almost fated to be a madness. Wow, 2021 went fast. Yes, it's the end. The end of 2021. Play it again. No. We did fine. I think we did fine anyway. Yeah, no. I reckon what I might do is I might go back and play Hitman and Hitman 2, and then I'll work it into a video sort of thing where I talk about the entire trilogy, you know, and what it does. Because it's not really about that story. It's about going from A to B to kill people, you know, and finding creative ways to do it in the process. At the same time, it's quite amusing how Agent 47 stands out like a sore thumb everywhere. There's a humorous aspect to it, because Agent 47's character is not a character, but rather just like a machine. And so you always get that killing machine like sort of mannerism, even when pretending to be somebody else. Like everything 47 says is like a pun that alludes to death, or it's just something that's particularly sick or twisted. Or, for example, when, you know, you're doing the estate agent thing, if you disguise yourself as an estate agent, he lists the tactical advantages and disadvantages to every single room, and says the kitchen is the most dangerous room in the house next to the bathroom, and that's quite funny. And so there's quite an amusing one. It's quite funny that, you know, Hitman is funny by intention, because Agent 47 stands out like a sore thumb, and the developers know it. Like, they know that he doesn't actually blend in. They know that he doesn't actually work well as like a person. Like, it's like they haven't got a human character, they've got a robot basically, and that's the sort of thing that styles it so well. The video on the top 10 barcodes on bald men's head. Yeah. It was pretty cool. Credits are pretty nice. I think the best thing about Hitman is you can't criticize the robotic voice of Agent 47 because he is indeed a robot. That's the entire point, though. That's entertaining. Like, Hitman's not supposed to be taken 100% seriously. Like, it's got a story to it, and I guess it takes itself seriously to a degree. But you're supposed to play it like a game that just simulates you killing people for the sake of killing people. Like, you need to fuck off the story at some point. It's like, you know, I don't think, to be fair, the one thing about it is you don't scratch the surface of the game very often, because there's so many different options and opportunities that you can take to kill people. You can go in guns a-blazing, but you never see anything any other way, and, you know, you can go in, you can do it one way and you can fuck up everyone, or you can go in and you can do it another way. You can go in and you can go stealthy, you can go disguise or whatever, and as a result of that, there are different routes you can take that turn every mission into a different thing. You can even speed run it. For example, I believe the first mission, that mission where, you know, you enter the skyscraper in Dubai. If you have the sniper rifle and you go in there, you know, because you don't have the story where you can get a sniper rifle, go in there, and if you look it up, you can literally see both of the characters that you can kill and shoot them both and leave, and it takes about 10 seconds. I saw a video of somebody doing that, and I thought it was pretty cool. So there's like different approaches you can take, and that variation of approaches makes the game a lot more than just those 5 missions, 6 missions, whatever. The game has more depth than that, because there is just more to it, and that's what makes Hitman so entertaining, is because you can do a mission 10 times and feel like it's different every single one of them, and in the process you can find some good laughs, because Agent 47 is just like he's not funny necessarily, but he's hilarious when you put him in the situation of, say, what a normal person would be doing in disguise, and he's talking. Like, he always has to say something with, you know, that alludes to death. He always has to have some form of morbid pun. He's always, and he doesn't even know he's doing it, because he's a machine, and he's only thinking about killing because that's what he's there to do. And as a result of that comes off in what he says, in how he says it. There's no charisma, no charm or anything. He's just a machine, and it's really quite amusing to watch him work. And because you can see his head still in the game and stuff like that. It's quite amusing. I like playing these games after grinding through a longer game. And it's the magic of Hitman, honestly. It's always going to be so entertaining. You can basically do whatever you want in any way you want. And it's also never too tough. You see, that last mission was a little bit tougher because it wasn't really like an assassination. It was just an A to B corridor shooter or stealther until you can't do the shooting bit. But when it's a bit more open, it's just an open space in which you dropped in. You can do some assassinations basically, and you can do those in a lot of different ways, and it's quite fun. In fact, it's often, you know, hilarious, and that's the point of it, because the game has AI that's really intelligent, and yet you need to find a way where you can unrealistically outsmart them. You know it wouldn't work in the real world, but in the game it does. The enemy AI in the game, you know, they're quite smart. They do sort of do some intricate stuff often, but you have to outsmart that, and it's never realistic, and it's like, this wouldn't work in the real world, but it's funny, you know, it's funny. That's why it works, because it's so absurd and ridiculous, and that's the best part about it, you know. I'm quite happy IOI is working on the 007 game, because it'll probably be a lot like this with James Bond and a lot of graduates. Yeah. Thoughts on the Ubisoft Star Wars game? It'll probably be cool, provided it doesn't become a generic Ubisoft game, because, well, we know it's going to be a generic Ubisoft game, so I don't think it's going to be great. It's just going to be all right, because Ubisoft games are passable. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, but as far technically speaking, they're passable. It's just they have a really strange, uninspired approach to game design. Like, here's an open world, here's some towers to climb so you can see everything, reveals parts of the map. On that you can find everything you'd ever want. Fetch quests, other towers, bandit camps. That's the type of shit that you're going to be dealing with in a Star Wars game. It's just that, but maybe put some space in the middle. And then that's the risk that you have there. And if that's the case, then it's just not going to be a very, very unique game, nor is it going to be a particularly memorable one. It'll be passable as a game, because Ubisoft has the budget to back it, but will it be good is I don't know. It could be, it might not be. Hitman can basically become the game equivalent of antidepressants. It's very amusing. Don't forget microtransactions. Yeah, don't forget you add that on top. That's just that's just corporations though. You get a corporation as big as Ubisoft or EA or Microsoft recently. They will get greedy and try to fuck you over in any way that they can manage it. They'll see if you'll accept it, and if you don't, maybe they'll go back on it. That's the thing, Microsoft went back on doubling the price of Xbox Live by going, we tried to do our best for you, but we missed the mark. And it's like, no, you weren't trying to do your best for anybody. You were trying to like drip money out of people. You were hanging people upside down and shaking them, like. And people called you out for it, so you didn't want to lose the customers that you already had by your greed, so you went back on it. But that doesn't change the fact that you did it to begin with, and it's not in anyone's best interest for something that they paid for to suddenly double in price. I was really confused by that. I was like, no, don't beat around the bush, don't lie, don't bullshit us. The only reason, it's just a reactionary change. You're like, no, people aren't liking this, so we're gonna change it back. Also, then they went, you know, they did something sort of all right, I guess. I think they made it so that games, free-to-play games don't require gold on Xbox Live. And that's well, I mean, that's cool, but it's a strange time, because instead of, I don't know how to put this, it's just interesting how instead of doubling the price of Xbox Live Gold, they then went back on that, and then they devalued it by trying to compete with Sony. It's like, shit, now we need to do something good, sort of thing. But also, yeah, this money isn't going to go as far as you think now, because this thing you've been paying for all this time is now free. And it's like, oof, okay, right, sick. And they were trying to do their best for their pocket. They were trying to do their best for themselves. It's the best way to put it. There's no other way to put it. They were just trying to do what was best for themselves. And a business should be in that mindset, to be fair, to a degree. But I feel like doubling the price of a product just on the drop of a hat, it's like fuck off, right? I'm just gonna stop paying for that product there, because that's a ridiculous bump up in price. Like I get it. Right, you know, inflation is a thing that exists. the main reason why it exists is because people keep increasing the value of their products. And as a result of that, money doesn't go as far. So it's one of those things, and there are other factors, of course. I'm not particularly versed on financial shit. I just know patterns, and that's what happens. Where does the inflation begin? With the product or the actual numerical value of the money itself? It's one of those, you know. It's just a bit of a madness. I'm trying to find what I said about. I tweeted something about Microsoft here. Yeah, here's what I said. I don't know how doubling the cost of Xbox Live could have had the best interests of your consumers at heart to begin with. We always try to do our best for you is then undermined by the fact that you tried to pull this to begin with. Stop bullshitting, basically, is what I said to there. Today was not great. We always try to do our best for you, and today we missed the mark. We hear you. We are reversing our Xbox Live gold pricing updates. You know, I think it'd be a bit more respectable if they were just shamelessly after money and they wouldn't go back on it no matter what you said, like EA, who back their most ridiculous microtransactions as surprise mechanics to literal countries suing them, like not like investors or whatever, or anyone on behalf of investors, literal governments suing them for having gambling in their games. If they think you have if they say you have gambling in your games, you have gambling in your games. Trying to argue that is just going to make them want to fuck you over more, because in the end of the day, that's what they will do. And I found that ridiculously funny, but it's to a comical point where you're like, this is EA, you know, they're doubling down on their greed. You got to respect it in a way because it's just hilarious. Microsoft can't afford to do that because Sony's breathing down their necks, going, we're going to do your console in. And Microsoft said, like, we don't believe in exclusivity and all that stuff, or whatever they're saying. And it's like, well, that's why nobody buys your consoles. I felt like this last map was good from a narrative standpoint, but not as good from a Hitman map standpoint. Does anyone agree? Well, that's a leading question, because you know the response you want, but yeah, I kind of do. It was obviously a narrative map. It wasn't really designed as an assassination. Imagine EA made a gambling game. You see, the reason what, you know, even people who, you know, I don't think even, you know, the gambling scene would like EA, because in the gambling scene there is a good chance of, you know, winning something. You know, there's a good chance of coming away better off than you went before. Whereas with EA, it's for in-game rewards in a game that you've already paid for, and you're paying more for the chance of in-game rewards of differing value in which the odds are stacked against the player to the point where it's almost certainly not going to be worth the money you spend to get, say, a pack. You're not going to get your money's worth out of that by comparison to somebody else who might have got lucky. And so EA wouldn't even make a good gambling game because it would just be too unfair, and that's, you know, really quite funny. EA are so greedy. Well, yeah, greed it's hand in hand with companies like EA, Ubisoft, Microsoft. Even Sony's probably up to some of it, you know, like, well, obviously, big company, you've got to earn money, you've got to turn around revenue, you know. So obviously I understand there, and when you're a big company, you've got a lot of ground to cover, and I can't imagine it being necessarily easy, even if you have created this self-sustaining machine that will go forever. So I do understand from that perspective, but I'm not going to sympathize with a multi-billion-dollar company, because why the fuck would I? They don't sympathize with their consumers, who they want to shake money out of at ridiculous speeds. I don't. Yeah, no. So I don't feel for them. I understand why they'd have to make money, but in fact, I'd go as far as to say, if you're in an industry professionally and making money isn't on your mind, then you're doing at least something wrong. That doesn't necessarily mean that that should be through microtransactions and all these extra monetizations and whatever the fuck you can get away with without people crying at you. It should be, let's make good games and sell it really well. And so, unfortunately, the industry has been completely bastardized now, and it's like, no, we're gonna sell you the game, and then we're gonna sell you everything about the game that you should enjoy. The one that I found the funniest was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, because there was nothing on that Helix store that was worth your money, and yet that's what they were asking: pay money to get Helix shit. But there was nothing in that store that was actually worth anything. In fact, I was like, it would be, you know, I think in my review I criticised it for existing in a single player game to begin with, so I'm like, why the fuck? Then a couple days after the review went out, Ubisoft said, hey, would you like 20,000 Helix credits to explore the Helix credit store? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Because it's your money at the end of the day, and I have no problem wasting your money. So send it my way, but I can't endorse your store. And they're like, that's fine. And obviously I think they understand that PR and stuff like that, it's like, you know, I think they understand they're just trying to do the jobs. And I'm like, okay, well, great, now I have these Helix credits. And the other thing I actually bought was the fucking Unicorn ship pack, because why the fuck would I buy anything else? Because nothing in there's nothing on Ubisoft's Helix credit store for Assassin's Creed Valhalla that's even worth Ubisoft's money. So, yeah. Rainbow Boat is it. Rainbow Boat is the one. Hey, Christopher, I noticed your N7 profile picture there. A lovely bit of Mass Effect. I feel that. I like that. Are you excited for the remaster? I kind of am. I mean, it's EA in it, but come on. They can't fuck it up that badly. In fact, they fucked it up in the trilogy. Arthur Morgan, have you just finished it? Seems that way. I'm just sat in the credits talking about how, you know, anti-consumerism has bastardized the gaming industry. Oh god. I'm that kind of guy who will go to a party and I'll be like, I promise I won't talk about how anti-consumerism has bastardized the gaming industry. And then there I am, just 2 drinks later, talking about how anti-consumerism has bastardized the gaming industry. Well, they just joined. That's all right. There's no worries. Let's get the likes up, gamers. That'd be pretty fantastic. These credits are almost Assassin's Creed in length, which is strange. This is an interesting one. Let's have a look. So yeah, perfect party conversation. There are good weapons on the Ubisoft store. Yeah, but they're not worth more money than what you spent on the game. You've got to remember that you bought the game as well. Cheers for the super chat, Samuel Jonathan. But it doesn't matter if it's good or not. It doesn't matter if it has good value. It's not worth real money on top of the fact that you bought the game, especially not at the proportions, because you spend £60, $70 on a game now, right? And for a gear pack, you'd be spending around what's equivalent to $20 for one of those 2,000 Helix credits gear packs, which is £15. That's a quarter. That's, you know, that's around well, between a third and a quarter of the game's value, and that's for items in a game that don't matter at all and have no. They don't actually have any real world value. Like, say, right, they don't even have an asset value. So say, you know, you've got a console, you've got a game, you can sell that on physically, so it's got like an asset value. So you buy it, but the money doesn't go because you could sell it on again, and then you could get the money back, or you could get a bit of the money back if it depreciates. But with that, you're just spending it on virtual nothing that goes. Once you've spent it, the money is gone. And there's no asset value to it, which is a complete waste when you think about it. It's a bit different with digital copies because it's a similar thing, but with a hard copy of something, you know, like that's, you know. But if you're getting entertainment out of it, then, you know, I guess that has value in itself. But I can't imagine buying microtransactions from the Assassin's Creed Valhalla Helix store is going to enhance my experience in any way whatsoever. So there's no asset value, there's no entertainment value, there's just no point as a consumer. I don't understand why it needs to exist. It's so easy to ignore, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't need to exist. Is this game worth buying? I like an opinion from someone who played it through. Hitman? Yeah. Hitman's worth buying. It was a good time. I loved it. I mean, you had some... You know, you always have your hairy moments, but this is one of those games you sit down and enjoy. And just because the credits are rolling doesn't mean I've played anywhere near enough to judge it fairly, because it's one of those games where you can just keep playing it back and back and back. These are mad long credits. This is why we need an Ethan podcast. Well, gamers, I must abscond. You must abscond. I have a scram waiting for me, but thank you again, Ethan, for yet another amazing stream. Hope all goes well. Also, take care and hope you all have a good day. Alright, take it easy, cigarette chair. Have you played Hitman Blood Money? Years and years and years ago, yeah. Well, the Unicorn Longship in Valhalla with some money well spent. Well, you see, I didn't spend money on that, but I did get it. But Ubisoft sent me Helix credits for some reason. I don't know why. They did. And the only thing I ever wasted any of them on was the Longship. So there's like 19,000 Helix credits sat on my Assassin's Creed Valhalla account. You might just my Uplay account, I presume, or Ubisoft, whatever it's called now, Ubisoft Connect. Uplay was just a nicer sound, wasn't it? So yeah, what am I going to do with that? Nothing. A Fishy podcast would be epic. Well, you never know. You never know. I might do it. I might have to cave to the pressures. Do you like Elliot Rodger? No. I don't know who that is. So I can't say I like somebody if I don't know who they are. I'll Google, and I swear to God, if it's like a mass shooter or something. Ah, yeah. Yes, that. Yeah, no, I know who you mean now. Nope, not a fan, bit of a mong. You can go. I'm going to put you in timeout. Alright. Yeah, I'd pay for... Well, I mean, I wouldn't want people to pay for, like, a podcast that I could do publicly. If I were to put it on like podcast services and stuff, it would be a natural move to branch out and do stuff. I've got something in the works that you'll find out about on the 1st of February with the 4 Pillars and company. We're gonna do some stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool. But I might whip up a podcast to just throw up somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Probably, I don't know. Maybe I'd dedicate, you know, I'll probably put it on some place. Like, I'd put it up on Spotify and Apple, whatever, you know. The credits will end in 45 years. Lots of people worked on this game. Now, this will be a fun game. How many of them do you reckon died from COVID? I'm sorry. I knew that was a mistake to say the moment I said it. Now, maybe that would... Maybe... Oh, God, I've just... No, that's not what I mean. That pillow is badass. The credits make up for the lack of credits in AC. Yeah. I'm just coughing up some blood. I'm back. Sorry, I looked over after I said that and then looked at the names that were scrolling down. I was like, no shit, that was misinterpretation in the making. I thought it was just random names like Mr. James there or whatever. I didn't realise they were region specific, and then I looked at them and there was a load of names from, I presume, China and stuff. I was like, fuck, I've done it again. I've failed. It's all right. One day I'll be cancelled on Twitter, but I'm not sure if I could ever get cancelled on Twitter because people just expect me to say horrible stuff. That one was not intended to be that horrible. I think it was more the timing of it than anything else. Honest mistake. To be honest, the joke itself sort of stands. I'd say it now, you know, like, but it was kind of funny, to be fair. It was funny, doesn't make it right. It is fine. Don't worry. Bad timing, but beyond that, it was fine. I have a question. How fucking long do you want your credits to be? I'm just sat here because I have nothing else to do talking over the credits of a game. It's rather fun. The playoff game will be over before the credits. Oh yeah, you're probably right. What playoff? I presume some American thing, right? Holy fuck balls, these credits are long. Exactly. Ah, sports, yes. The next AC game will be out before the credits end. Oh, that'll be pain. This is the 10th time these have scrolled down. Do you reckon it's just recycling the entire credits over and over again? And that's what it's been doing. I've stopped caring. I've stopped caring. The credits just sort of do their own thing. What's that mask? Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Look at that thing, you see it? Bottom row, second to the left. Well, second from the left. And there you go. What is that? Where can I find that? You had to press continue. Yeah, credits are gone. I had to say goodbye to them. They just sort of cycled over and over again. And the game's credits made me make a sick COVID joke, but it's fine. We're all in this together. We're all suffering. I mean, well, sort of. We're all sort of having a madness. Great. Homemade silencer. You what? Starting location laboratory. On a morgue table inside a pristine looking laboratory. That's just where we started anyway. That was pretty cool. Mission accomplished. Nice. I am Hitman. I am an Hitman. Something has gone wrong here, hasn't it? There we go. That's cool. Don't worry about it. It's all good. All good. Oh yes, a sick COVID joke. Ah, we're horrible people, me and you. You know that. We're going to hell. You know what? If hell's real, at least I'll be wrong about that as well. See, I played through that entire game and earned 7 out of 84 trophies. If that doesn't give you an idea of how many different things there are that you can do in Hitman 3 and Hitman 2 and Hitman before it, you know, this entire trilogy, I don't know what else does. How does the smaller last level compare to the larger ones? It's not as good because it's not Hitman. It makes sense to be where it is though, it's fine, but it's not Hitman level. Hitman should be more open, like the other missions. We just go in, do bits, yawning. These COVID jokes are so funny. Okay, well, stop. Right, we're not. We have officially. We have I don't know. I think we don't want to beat a dead horse with that one. So I asked for Hitman from my grandma and she bought me the movie. Fucking wounded. They're great games, but well, they are great games, but the movies are some of the worst things you could ever fucking watch. They just are that bad. Yeah. Looks like you just stuck a tin can on a gun. Yeah, homemade silencer, as it said. The Mask is Chameleon, a challenge where you have to put on all disguises. Oh, okay. Yeah, but that starting location there won't be inside 47 mine cutscene. Oh. My game has 47 trophies. Why is there 84? Honestly, I don't know. What do you mean there's 47 for you and then there's 84 for me? Could it be that that's the PS5 version difference and there's the PS4 version which is there for some reason? I don't know. Confusing. Yeah. I'm tired. I think I've expired my energy for tonight. I've definitely made my fair share of sick jokes. You've had a good time and hopefully I don't get cancelled on Twitter, but if so, I'll see you on what's that alternative to Twitter that all of the Trump supporters have fucked off to, thankfully. I don't know what it's called. Knobhead platform, I don't know. It's alright, I'll create a Facebook group if I get cancelled on Twitter. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The Hitman movie is almost as bad as the Assassin's Creed movie. Yeah, that's the worst movie I've ever seen, hands down. The absolute worst film I've ever seen is Assassin's Creed. It just is the biggest 2-hour garbage nonsense fest I've ever watched. And that's coming from somebody who understands, you know, what they're trying to replicate from the games. Yeah, it is bedtime. It is time for me to go kip, because otherwise I'm going to say something worse than what I've already said, and then we'll all be in trouble. So that was a great stream and chill chat. It was a chill chat. Yeah, it was a nice chat. We had a good conversation. The chat was the chat you guys are talking in was getting a little bit hairy as I was playing the game towards the end there, but we brought it back from the brink of absolute utter diabolical filth, and here we are. Well, it's still better than Sharknado 4. I honestly think I'd prefer to watch Sharknado 4 than Assassin's Creed the movie, or Hitman for that matter. You should make a Reddit. There would be some weird stuff on there. I think somebody made a Reddit for me and I've never touched it. Ever. Nor has anybody but the fucker who made it. Assassin's Creed movie was less painful than getting a circumcision without pain relief. Alright. yeah, I bet. Anywho, let's stop beating around the bush. It's time for me to get some kip in. So, thank you all for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be super fantastic. Special thanks to our awesome super chatters, James Rostron, Cigarette Chair, and Samuel Jonathan. You're all absolute legends. Massive thank you. Your generosity is far more than I deserve, and it's mad. Also, a huge thanks to all the lovely sirs over on the Patreon as well, whose names you can see on these little slides now. If you want to check out the link in the description to take you to the Patreon, there's some bits and pieces over there that I'm working on. Of course, whether or not you think it's worth it in the end of the day is completely up to you, but it's over there just the same for you to check out in due time. So yeah, maybe if you want to, go ahead. If you don't worry about it. It's just there for those who do, or whatever. If you want to check it out, it's fine. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm really tired. Anyway, Gavin is dead. Sick. Night Fishy, by the way, I'm the guy who made the Reddit. I bet. I'm not knocking the Reddit. It's just if you did make it, you're the only person who uses it. Alright, well, I'll be seeing you all very soon with another video. We'll stream at some point. But until next time, take care and goodbye.